welcome back to the sinking city. Last time we were trying to figure out what to do, where to go search for this. And I was thinking about it, and I feel like we probably want to go take a look at Town Hall, which is conveniently placed just to the north. Yeah. Or, sorry, City Hall. So let's go take a look here. See if we can't figure out where this guy lives. Or any other details about him that could get us on with the main story. So George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay, so we know... Whoops. It would probably be a citizen. Citizen records? Occupation? And he lives in Advent. Ah! George Walter Cavendish, January 26th, 1883, Oakmont, Mass, Advent. Advent Central. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter and Constitution, Flat 2. Professor of Biology, Department of Medicine, Oakmont University, divorced. Just out of curiosity. Oh, okay, there's no citizen record. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, that was simple. So he is Advent Central on St. Michael. St. Michael between Carpenter and Constitution, so somewhere in here, which means if we come out on Oak, we can just, or, well, you know what? If we just come out here, we can just go straight on to St. Michael. Cool. Let's do it. We want to go right.
Extra. All the news that's fit.
Hopefully we can find some, like, supply cabinets or something. That'd be great. Because I feel like... Yeah, we're fine on ammo for that, but these, we're pretty low. I mean, we have enough for the revolver. I'd like to top out our submachine gun. And we don't have anything to make any more grenades. We wasted them on that giant thing. Whoa, what? Oh, that's the back of the... Oh boy. I feel like we're going to be going there later. Oh, what do we got here? Aw.
Budge.
Okay, so where are we? We're almost there. Let's see. Okay, not these. So it's probably, I don't know, let's check this one. There's no H on the door, but oh.
The door won't budge.
If you want it, take it. It's free. Okay. I'm assuming that's the place we want to go. And there's no stairs to go up anymore, so... Okay, doesn't look like there's anything out here, so let's...
Won't budge.
Okay, I feel like we're clear. Hey, shell casings.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. And why keep it around? This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing the group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continues to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. Oh boy. Oh boy, he went into a lot of detail here. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about plan B. Well, he screwed up. Because he didn't divert suspicion away from Westerbrook, really. I mean, kind of, but not really. And he definitely forgot the flask, so he gave himself up. Idiot. Gone! Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between the disappearances and the charity organization EOD. That has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert! Oh boy, that picture looks like it just got miniaturized. Aha!
I loved you. I always loved you.
Ooh, that's messed up. Oh. Recreation time.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Oh boy. Him and Anna were married?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Oh boy, it's not her.
Okay.
Oh
Let's
boy.
see what we have here.
George,
I don't care what your
you will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD.
Oh
This caused
boy.
their split.
What was that all about? Oh, is it going to send us all the way back down to the hotel? I mean, it's fine. We got the payphone, but... Oh boy, that face behind him. Oh boy. Sir, please put your teeth away.
Who are you?
Oh,
What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a
chill out,
private
bro. I'm just in your house.
Right now, you look like someone who's
Oh, we had
breaking into my
a
house.
leg blip there.
A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people?
Yeah, I don't think there
the
is a
EOD
good
are
reason for
feeding
that.
hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Turns the citizens against them.
Not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a
Sons of
squeaky clean
hagfish.
image and They're good at it. I tried going to the police.
If you've never
They
seen
were
a
no help at
hagfish,
all.
look them up. Just
And I'm
Google it.
not
It's,
suicidal
they're
enough to make it
hilarious.
public and take them to
Absolutely
court.
terrifying, but hilarious.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then,
She became pregnant.
yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
That's messed up.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Well, we know that the EOD is apparently responsible for kidnapping the professor, and we're looking to bring this professor back from the expedition. So, realistically, we don't necessarily like the EOD. So, I'm listening.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Or what? What are you gonna possibly do? Okay, so we have two options here. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve goals. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. I'm inclined to believe that. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she will follow any instruction without hesitation. Yeah, no kidding. Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city, or Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of the EOD. Yeah, I'm thinking that the EOD has much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. I should help George Cavendish to loosen the EOD's grip on the city. And if we do this, I should help Anna Cavendish deal with the poisoner and help save the city from starvation. I'm more inclined to help this guy, because we don't necessarily like the EOD. I don't know if this has like bigger implications on the rest of the story, but I feel like that's the option we want to go with. The alternative is there, I don't know if there's going to be an option where we tell this guy, yeah, we'll help you out, and then we go and not. Because I feel like if we say no, we won't help him, we're going to end up in a situation like we ended up in with that, that crazy granny in the basement there with the mirror where we had to blast her away because she came at us. I feel like if we tell him no, we're going to have to blast him right here. Okay, well, let's go with this. Zoom in.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Huh, I thought for sure there would have been something over here since he came to, like, burn the picture here.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Just make sure we didn't miss anything here.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
So, have you made up your mind?
Oh, we do have the lie option. Let's, not entirely commit to it, but we can't just go in there like guns blazing and go after these EOD guys because we need to figure out where the professor is. So if we kind of string both of them along, I feel like that would prevent conflict and kind of save us some resources, and we may get some answers out of it.
I've thought about your proposition. Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
All right, did we get all evidence? Come on, all evidence? There it is.
Yes? Do you need something? What is it?
Okay, George Cavendish gave me a full flask of ricin and asked me to dose the new haul of fish in the EOD's fish storage. He needs this in order to accomplish his goal to undermine EOD's influence on Oakmont. In exchange, he promised to connect me with his contact inside EOD. The fish storage is in Western Shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. I'm aware of that. We've already been there. Unless this is a different place. After that, I'll need to meet him at the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty near the storage. I know for a fact that the poisoner is George Cavendish. I can now report this to Anna at the fish market. Oh, so close to a skill point. Okay, so I guess the question now is, do we go do it, or do we go rat this guy out?
The door won't budge.
So we need to go... Yeah, Hawking between Warden and Liberty, and then we'd have to meet him over at the corner of Hawking and Liberty. Dilemma. We could go rat him out. Or we could just go do it. I feel like, though... At the end of the day, we would probably want to rat the guy out because we don't want to kill a bunch of people. And I'm sure his contact is useful, but if we were to rat him out, then we would have access to... Like, they'd be like, oh yeah, you're trustworthy. You found the poisoner and found out the plan and prevented it, so... I feel like that would be a benefit. I think we're gonna rat him out. Okay, where's the nearest phone booth? Boy, all the way over there. Okay. Okay, let's just follow the road. I mean, on the one hand, it would probably be to our benefit to undermine the EOD, but at the same time, that's the other thing too, is this guy's source is obviously higher up in the EOD, so that would kind of make you question, like, would it not be better to just undermine them and use one of their guys from the inside? But then I feel like we're going to have to fight a lot of them off. Whereas if we rat them out, we kind of prevent that from happening. Man, I am split on this one. Because I can see the benefits of going either way. Where if we go and do what he wants us to do, then... Yes, there's collateral damage, big time, but then they're completely undermined and they would probably lose the bulk of their influence. But at the same time, we need them cooperative because we need to find out where the professor is. Let's just go see for the sake of it. Going the right way? Yes, we are. Hey, still here, eh, bro?
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
How's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of drock, as you can see.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed. The sea protects.
The plot thickens, man. I kind of want to go do it. Because I think getting the EOD influence out of here would be the larger benefit. Oh, his boat's gone. Ooh, hello. Yes, please. Yeah, that is a tough call. 'Cause, like, you really see the benefits to both sides. I mean, I'm sure in the end, it all plays out kind of towards the same end. Where, like, I feel like we'd probably, regardless of the choice we make, at the end of the day, we're probably more than likely going to end up with the same rough outcome. Like, I think we're going to still find out where... We'll probably still find out where the professor is. Oh, they got rid of their little cart they had over here. The only difference, I think, would be that we may have a bit more of a struggle because the EOD people are probably going to be a lot more hostile. Let's load up just in case. We need to get some more rags. I would definitely like to have at least one grenade on hand in case we got to deal with any of those big guys. Man, I'm really torn on that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we will call it a day here for now. I'm going to mull it over and weigh the benefits and the risks. Make a judgment call And next time we will get straight to it. No idea what we're going to do, but we'll, well, we're either going to get the fish, we got the crates there, or we'll go rat them out. On the plus side, though, we already told the guy at the security dude to skip town. But with that, I think, yeah, I'll figure this out, and then next time we will get straight to it. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and until next time, thanks for watching.